Hey everyone, Miss Folk here again, and this is with your second maze. So I want to go over this first starting problem with you guys just because it's a tiny bit different than what you've seen before. I'm sure some of you can figure it out on your own, but just in case, I do want to make sure I go over this. So again, you're going to be doing all your work on a separate piece of paper. Instead of drawing the arrows, I suggest you highlight them again, and just like that last maze, I will send this back for you to resubmit if you don't follow the correct path. Okay, so down here we have our first starting problem, okay? Now, notice your 3x, or your x is attached to that 3, and you have this whole entire term. We have a fraction technically. So our first step to get that x by itself, we want to subtract our 9 over, okay? So remember, we have to get just our variable term by itself, then get just the variable by itself, then solve. So since that x is within that fraction, we need to move that 9 over first, okay? So we're left with 3x minus 6 over 3 is equal to 9, okay? And now we have our problem like we did on that last maze. So again, we have this entire numerator is being divided by 3. So how do we undo dividing it by 3? We're going to multiply by 3 on both sides, okay? And once we go ahead and do that, those 3's are going to cancel here, and we're left with just our 3x minus 6 is equal to 27. Then again, now we're just having a regular problem. How do I get my 3x by itself? I'm going to add 6 on both sides, and I get 3x is equal to 33. And again, how do I undo multiplying by 3? I'm going to divide by 3, and I get x is equal to 11. So again, back up here, we're going to go up to our path, see if x equals 11 stems off of that first box, which it does. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight my next part of that path. And again, you're just going to continue to go down this path. For problems like this, we'll just go over this quickly here. Make sure you're combining your like terms. So look over here on the left, we only have one variable term on our left, and on our right, we have two variable terms, right? So on my left, I still have my 7x, and on my right, I have 3x and 2x, and they're both positive, so together I have 5x. Then same idea with your constants. Okay, on my left, this time I have two constants, -9 minus 11. So since I have two minus signs, remember, just add those together normally. So 9 and 11 is 20, but we got to make sure we keep that negative sign. And then over here on the right, we're just going to keep our +4. Okay, so as always, please feel free to reach out if you have any questions at all. Again, with that first problem here, the only reason that we subtracted that 9 first was because we wanted to get our variable term by itself. And because that x was not attached to this 9 here in any way, we had to move it over first, okay? I will be back soon with another video, and again, please feel free to reach out if you need it.